truckers even stronger, but they're nowhere when it gets to right, 'cause cowboys stay on longer. Cowboys stay on longer. Oh. Must be all right riding on the range that my mama makes a cowboy train down. Need a gal to rearrange his mind. Must be all right sitting in the saddle. Starts a lonesome battle when a gal comes by. Oh, gonna leave his cow behind. Lumberjacks may be big and tough, truckers even stronger, but they're nowhere when it gets to right. 'Cause cowboys stay on longer. Oh. Cowboys stay on longer. Here we go. Wanna take a ride on a Tennessee stud with a horse-loving man with fever in his blood. Bust the plains, left the woods alone. Travel boys, travel wide. Seen the world from every side and anything that walks. He loved to ride it home now. Lumberjacks may be big and tough, truckers even stronger, but they're nowhere when it gets to right. 'Cause cowboys stay on longer. Cowboys stay on longer. That's what I tell you. Cowboys stay on longer. Who will be the cowboy? Cowboys stay on longer. We're pleased and proud to be playing here in your historic Safeways prison, and we hope you're going to enjoy this performance as much as we're going to enjoy taking you down the highways and byways of country music. Right now, we're going to turn the spotlight of fame on a little lady from French Lick, Indiana, your favorite member, Miss Sissy Footwear.
Whoa, babe, what can the matter be? Whoa, babe, something's bothering me. Since when ain't I your fair hair down the mall? Whoa, babe, how come you let me down? Whoa, babe, why can't I hang around? When I need you, I'll duck in your door the mall. Every time I take you out, you're the one to frown about. One day I'll make you say, see me in the mama rodeo door. Whoa, babe, what can the matter be? Whoa, babe, something's bothering me. Since when ain't I your fair hair down the mall?
It's a disciplined prison. It's petty rules. Everything. You can't go away without a coat on. You can't go away with your sleeves down. You've got to roll your sleeves up, tuck your shirt in. Petty things like that. And the officers enforce it to the rule.
In any big institution, you must have order, organised order and discipline. And basically, as far as we're concerned, the system works very, very well. When you think that you can have 1,500 men serve dinner in about 35 minutes, that's some organisation, and it shows the routine which we have, which is order.
Well, you can't explain it really unless you're actually in It's not nice. Obviously, it's not nice. In fact, I'll go so far as to say it's hell.
Now, here's a tune we'd like to, for you to dedicate in your minds to your whoever you would like to. We'll dedicate it to the politicians out there who understand so well your problems in here and who look after you so well. Well, we like to give you a slice of raw sincerity from time to time, and this is one of them here. It's a kind of cluck-along style of tune, and if you want to join in, we'll, as we say, dedicate it to them fine governments who know so much about all of us.
Chicken rhythm. Chicken rhythm. Chicken rhythm. Chicken rhythm. Chicken rhythm.
Here's a tune about divorce, and this is a tune we wrote out of our own brain, like many of the songs from the Wangford Hall of Pain, and maybe one or two of you out there can relate to this sort of pain. It's called Splitting Up and the Things You Have to Take Away With You. You take the TV, I'll take the video. Our love is stuck in freeze frame, we got nowhere to go. You take your Elvis, I never liked him much. I don't want no love songs, we lost that loving touch. We're splitting up, splitting up. Oh no, we're splitting up, splitting up. And we're never, never, never gonna get back together again.
Well, I find it because of all the years I've been in jail, you know, I'm alone, I'm on my own, and it's that part of it and that forces me to do what I do again, you know, because I can't get sort of back into the, or get into society enough to sort of stand on my own 2 feet and get cracking.
I'll keep the blankets, you take your bed, but who will take the blame for all those foolish things we said? We're splitting up, splitting up. Oh no, we're splitting up, splitting up. And we're never, never, never gonna get back together again. Let's be grown up and civilized about it. This is the parting of the way. For too long we tried to talk our way around it. Seems there's nothing left to say.
Well, more or less just the family. You know, my wife and my children, little baby, what I've got. I really miss them very much. Well, I'm divorced now. Since coming, that's what it's done. It's my own fault, I know I shouldn't have done it in the first place. It happened, not to me, but to other cons as well.
Well, I have family, but I've never seen my family in many, many, many years. No. I know where they are. I just don't go back to them for what I am, you know.
For too long we tried to talk our way around it. Seems there's nothing left to say. The living room's dead. cupboard is bare. I talk to the walls from my favorite chair. The walls are full of stories I just don't want to hear. So I'll pour another whiskey and I'll cover up my ears. We're splitting up.
Splitting up.
Oh no, we're splitting up.
Splitting up.
And we'll never, never, never get back together again.
We're splitting up.
Darling, it's at the end.
We're splitting up.
We can't go no further. And we'll never get back together again. No, we'll never, never, never gonna get back together again. Matter of fact, this morning when we were playing, I don't know if you spoke to any of your friends, but the generator bust up, and that's the third generator we've been through in these last 2 days. But now, the point of telling you this is that afterwards we kind of hummed and hawed and said, oh shit, what are we going to do? We can't. And because, you know, the thing was, we got these TV cameras around and all that, and it's sort of, I have to say to myself, they're not there, or else, you know, you kind of act to them. And that's shit, because we're really playing to you. And what happened when the power went was the TV cameras went, and we just came out and played a couple of numbers with nothing, with no electricity and nothing, and the people there knew it was for them. Now this is for you, so understand that. So just let them fuck off, then, TV.
Well, the only way you know it's Christmas is by the meals verdict with Christmas dinner. The wireless, when you listen to the wireless. And, you know, your letters and your Christmas cards. Apart from that, it's just another day while you're in here.
I think that must be. It's very difficult to put yourself in the place of a prisoner at Christmas, no matter what you've done, no matter what your sentence is. It must be difficult. They must be thinking of home. They must be thinking of their loved ones. They will want to get out and go and have a drink with their pals. Yes, it must be terrible for them.
There was a Christmas concert in here for the staff last week. There was a child in the centre, young kid, never saw him. And he started laughing, you know, and kidding on. And it sounded great. And you don't really realise how much you miss it until you actually hear it.
I don't like pop music because it reminds me of the outside time when I have been outside, so I don't want to be reminded of it when I'm in here, because I'm a very emotional person anyway. My radio that I have in my cell, I'm on Radio 4 at all times. You know, that's all I want to listen to anyway. So it's that type of thing, you know, I just don't want to remember about Christmas. Christmas to me is just another day.
Christmas in strange ways, feeling so low. Nobody to hold me, nowhere to go. Last night I was dreaming I had some money to spend. Had my meals with the governor, and the screws were my friends. And I woke up this morning back in my stinking bed. There are times in this life, Lord, I'd be better off dead. When it's Christmas in strange ways, I'm feeling so low. Nobody to hold me, nowhere to go. I was standing my ground. I was fanning the flames. Strangeways burned down. Oh, woke up Christmas morning, back in my cell. This adios heaven, Merry Christmas from hell. Well, it's Christmas in strange ways, feeling so low. Nobody to hold me, nowhere to go. It's Christmas in strange ways, feeling so low. Nobody to hold me, nowhere to go.
Do you think you should be inside?
Well, I've got no prison character on me. You know, I've got no prison record on me, nothing like that. I don't think so, really, no.
Why not? If you committed a crime, people would say.
I know. I know it was bad, what I did. I know that. But, as I say, like, I suppose you have got to face it, like, you know. And one day you've got to get out sometime, haven't you?
And,
I'll never do it again, nothing like that, as I said. But,
what actually happened? What were you sentenced for?
well, murder, of course.
Yes, baby, I have been drinking, and I shouldn't come back no more. But I found myself in trouble, darling, and I had nowhere else to go. I got some whiskey from the barman, and some other stuff from my friend. I'm gonna keep on moving, darling, till I'm back in your arms again. Guilty, I'm guilty, and I'll be guilty for the rest of my life. Oh, how come I never do what I'm supposed to do? How come nothing I try ever turns out right? know how it is with me, baby. You know I just can't help myself. It takes a whole lot of medicine, darling, for me to pretend I'm somebody
Well, you know, as I say, I've been in 40 years now, and by my own endeavour, I've educated myself. I think I have anyway. You know, I've got O-levels, I've got A-levels, which I've taken all in prison, you know, over the years, and not been able to put them to use because I've never been out long enough to put them to use, you know. And now, as I say, I've come to the twilight of my life, so what...
I've been in and out, more or less, since the age of 15, in and out of prison, with not much of a break in between. So there's always that possibility that I could come back and spend another Christmas in.
I think that down the years that one mellows a little, and you tend to accept that, yes, there are going to be people who are going to do wrong, and you mustn't get too uptight about it. You've got to look for the good in them, to concentrate on that.
I'm jogging with Jesus, jogging with Jesus, jogging with Jesus down life's long highway. I'm jogging with Jesus, jogging with Jesus. Let Satan go skating, his sin spinning. Skate thee behind me, Satan.
Jogging with Jesus, jogging with Jesus, jogging with Jesus, down life's long highway. Jogging with Jesus, jogging with Jesus, let Satan go skate his sin spinning way. Bow, 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 bow.
Friends, I'm sure many of you good Christian boys sit here and listen to your beloved Sky Pilot talk to you on many a Sunday, carry you way above there. I know, too, that some of you boys have been living in the darkness and the blackness, skating with Satan. I know that you've had the joy, the strange, the weird, the terrible joy, putting on them devilish kryptonic wheels, strapping them to your feet, and skating down the highways and byways of life. Well, I must tell you, friends, that we did this awful blackness. We were skating up and down. We were knocking down little babies. We were knocking down blind Vietnamese nuns at one time. We had no regard for others because we were out skating with Satan. Till one day, till one glorious day, we came down by a little pool of water, and we stopped by that pool of water to think about the meaning of life. And as we looked out over the water, we saw a man. We saw a man wearing holy training shoes jogging over the water. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, Lord, can I come on and jog with you? Why, hell, Hank, he said, come on in and jog. Boom. Forgot about my kryptonic wheels. Had to stash my ass back on shore.
Jogging with Jesus, jogging with Jesus, jogging with Jesus, down life's long highway. Jogging with Jesus, jogging with Jesus, let's Satan go skate his sin spinning way. Jogging with Jesus, jogging with Jesus, jogging with Jesus, down life's long highway. Jogging with Jesus, jogging with Jesus, let Satan go skating his sin spinning way.
Because I've got a bigger sentence this time. I've had enough now. Couldn't do another one.
How many times have you been in?
It's in my ninth.
It's your ninth sentence.
Yeah.
Do you think that with that amount of sentences, it's realistic to think you won't be in again?
I know I won't be in again.
Why is that?
It's too much now. I think when they give me this one, they give me 5 years, and I've done it.
If I'm outside and I sink, or I pinch that, then I don't think, oh, well, what if I get caught? I don't think like that, you see. I don't think ahead. If I come to jail, I come to jail.
The old bell's rocking, to and fro, my baby wants to dance. He hollers, let's go. Everybody's rocking, cause the feeling just right. Everybody's happy, cause it's Saturday night. Square dancing mama, and I'll learn to rock and roll. Oh, rock, gonna rock, gonna rock all night. Rock, gonna rock, gonna rock all night. Rock, gonna rock, gonna rock all night. Square dancing mama, don't learn to rock and roll. One step back, she does the shim, snap, shammy, balls, the jack puts the left foot forward, turns around, up the Suzy Q as she trucks on down. Square dancing mama, I learn to rock and roll. Oh, rock, gonna rock, gonna rock all night. Rock, gonna rock, gonna rock all night. Rock, gonna rock, gonna rock all night. Square dancing mama, I learn to rock and roll. The old fiddle's rocking, to and fro. So grab your partners and away we go. Baby wants to dance, he hollers, let's go. Everybody's rocking, cause the feeling just right. Everybody's happy, cause it's Saturday night. Square dancing woman, I learn to rock and roll. Rock, gonna rock, gonna rock all night. Rock, gonna rock, gonna rock all night. Rock, gonna rock, gonna rock all night. Square dancing woman, I learn to rock and roll. Here's one for the Sky Pilot. Now I got religion pretty late in life. About the time I broke up with my third ex-wife. My friend was a bottle, my life was a lie, and I couldn't believe in that sky in the sky or Big G. He's bigger than you, he's bigger than me, that's what they told me. He's better than a smoke or a cup of tea. No way. The one
to set you free. Big G, Big G. I could not take it in, friends. I could not believe so early on. I was hitting the bottle and out on the streets in my cardboard bed with my newspaper sheets. Friends, I thought I was just about as low as I could get when a voice like rumbling thunder said, boy, you ain't seen nothing yet. That was Big G from up above. He's bigger than you. He's bigger than me. I can see him with my eyes. He's better than a smoke or a cup of tea. He's so good. He's the one to set you free. Big G, Big G. I can feel it in my heart. I can feel it in my ribcage. I can feel it all over me, man. Now, before I saw the light, I was a miserable slave. I thought I was alive, but I was dancing in my grave. Now I got the man beside me, and I ain't scared to die. I'll join that holy road show, play my guitar in the sky with Big G. Bigger than you. He's bigger than G. Bigger, 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 bigger. He's better than smoke. It's a miracle. Or a cup of tea. Oh my God. It's a style. He's the one to set you free. Big G. Big G. It's a sign from above. Don't you see? The great heart of love on this cactus. It's Big G's fine tribute to your minds and your body. Gee, come down and touch each and every one of these people here. Oh my God, it's attacking me. Oh no. Oh no, Lord. Come on now. Lord, I know. Show them your love. I know. God bless you all.
Do you have regrets about your life?
Yes, I have.
In what sense?
Well, you know, what a wasted life, isn't it? What a terrible life. I mean, when people look at me and I can turn around. You know, a few weeks ago, a bloke said to me, Pop, I didn't realise I was as old as I was. You know, and I mean, before it was straight Jim, but a bloke, not nasty-wise, he just said to me, hello, Pop, how are you this morning? And I realised, here I am, 63 years of age. No future, really. Unless I can go out and perhaps meet someone and perhaps settle down for the rest of my life, you know. That is what I've got to look for.
What do you think you've got out of your life?
Nothing. Literally nothing.
Last night in my dream, I was standing my ground. I was fanning the flames. Strangeways burned down. Oh, woke up Christmas morning, back in my cell. This adios heaven, Merry Christmas from hell.